welcome back to Ungodly Gossip with me, the beautiful Rachel Slurrz, and my favorite football player in the world, Anya Ashley Nees.
On today's episode of Ungodly Gossip, we will be speaking about queer representation in the media and advice for new queens. Rachel, people who inspire you that are queer and represent us in the media.
People like Billy Porter, because Billy Porter's like living unapologetically.
For me, honestly, we could honestly name everybody in Pose.
Pretty much.
I feel like this question was directed to Pose because, like, MJ Rodriguez, but India
has been killing
it. India and, I don't want to say Candy, Angelica Ross. Angelica Ross and India, to me, are like, and Laverne Cox at the forefront, and Haley Sahar. Peppermint, like, really are pushing for, like, obviously, you know, rights for everybody, but like trans lives, especially African American and Latina trans women, are being murdered disproportionately, and they're bringing light to that. And I feel like they represent the experience of being a trans woman of color and then being murdered for that. And to like, she said that like me doing this on like a national stage to put light on that.
Let's give it up for the cameraman of the Maury Show.
Yes. Because I'm out of breath just watching. Me and Rachel just like, she's not no daddy. Cicely Tyson.
You think she was a queer icon?
I think she was just an icon in general. Because I feel like, yeah, you have queer icons who are actually queer, but I feel like Beyonce is a queer icon and she's not. I think queer icons, people who are queer identifying who are icons,
yes.
But I feel like a queer icon is somebody who not only stands for people who are like them, but stands for everybody else. You don't have to be queer to be a queer icon. Like, if you just stand for, like, queer people and queer issues, and you have a platform, like, obviously Beyonce has, like, millions and millions of followers, but, like, Beyonce was living her life up there when she went to GLAAD, and they honored her, and they had Shangela do it. Shangela honored her. I mean, I wouldn't have picked Shangela, but to do it, no shade, you know, but obviously because Ru didn't pick Shangela to win All-Stars.
So they had to pick Shangela for something.
Hey, Trixie. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. But are there any other people in, like, who are, like, actual queer icons besides Billy Porter?
I honestly think Bob the Drag Queen has done a tremendous amount of work in terms of making sure that there's awareness with the trans, not just the trans community, but the queer community as a whole. Even like, I don't know if you've seen it or any of y'all have seen it, the video of the interview that he did with, what's his name? Christopher Watkins.
Oh my God. Christopher is a person of color.
A queer person of color.
Who is a Trump supporter, and obviously he's not invited to the cookout.
Christian Walker is a very much like a very good example. I wouldn't say necessarily good, but he's an example of there also being negative queer representation.
Example B, but
Lori Lightfoot.
You leave Laurel Lightfoot out of this. Okay, you leave a Franklin the Turtle out of this. Okay, that's the thing. We have good queer representation, and then there's also bad, you know, representation in the media. But we try not to focus on them.
Not to shine any more light on this situation, but the whole Sherry Pie thing.
Ooh.
with Tamron Hall, that completely threw like a wrench in like the queer community's agenda.
I need Beyonce to come to my school, even though I'm not in school. But I want her to come to my school and dance and tell me I need to eat vegetables.
I love that video though.
Because that's the purpose of the show. Because we talk about whatever we want to talk about, because it's my show, as I've stated in episode 1, and it's not Rachel's.
Why would you say that? Do you know how that makes me feel?
Kim.
You put me in such an uncomfortable situation.
I think that was your girdle.
My first word of advice is to never aspire to look like this.
Zoom in and
put a sexy filter over that.
See, this is a hate crime. See, we already have to deal with white on black crime, but why would you do that? Because that is black on black crime.
Black on black crime does not exist.
It does exist.
No, it doesn't.
You want to know? Because I woke up and chose violence because you ate my pizza puff. Not you almost choking on the drink. Not this.
I ain't had a good pizza puff in a minute, though.
My advice to new and up-and-coming queens is be you, be true, be humble, be kind, but drag a bitch if she gets out of line. Rachel, what's good? No, but
I would like to see you try.
You can catch me outside. How about that? Drag is art, and art is subjective. Just come into every situation willing to learn and grow and be better.
Drag in so many areas are so different, like
Absolutely.
completely diverse.
Since we're on the advice for newer queens, I would say I want to highlight. She is a show director here at This Is It. She hosts SNL here every Saturday. Becky Essence Hall. I remember when Becky wasn't even 18 and before she was Jada's daughter, before she had had any gigs, she has a hunger. Like she wants it. She's like, I'm gonna be seen. Y'all are gonna see me whether y'all like me or not.
Yeah, she did.
And like for her to like have grown exponentially in 2 years, amazing. It's not about the glitz. It's not about the glam. It's about like doing what you love and just making sure that always shines through. That's all you need. Can we get a tally mark for every time Rachel has called me a linebacker? Honestly, that in itself is a compilation. So I have to have open body language so I can receive all of this hate on my apparently broad shoulders.
Well, if we're putting tally marks of me calling you a linebacker, that
See? And she can't talk. And that's the thing. She says I'm a linebacker, but hey, if these shoulders are big, I guess I have to be the one to carry the talent in this group.
There better be tally marks of you calling me the most handsome man you know. So
you are very handsome, and I feel like I'm telling you that because I don't think your mom told you that you were handsome enough. So I feel like that's what I have to do. That is my gift to you this Black History Month. Power to the people. They said, wow, 2 black girls choosing violence. Let's put that on TV.
This will look good.
Basically, Rachel likes to get in drag and have random white people lie to her and say she's pretty. They're like, oh my God, I love your makeup. Yes, queen. Are you a drag queen? Can you Vogue?
No,
Can you do this? Oh.
The last time somebody was like, oh my God, are you black? I was like, we want to thank y'all for tuning in today, listening to Anya's bullshit. And we will see you on the next episode. That will come out whenever we feel like it's supposed to come out because it's our show and not yours.
Don't interrupt. Rude.
That's all, folks.